What a good agent does to get your house sold. Episode 2, getting your house ready to be sold. Oops. Um, Getting rid of the personality. Remember, I said no one wants to see pictures of your kids? That's what we're doing. We're getting rid of your clutter, getting rid of your kids, and we're getting rid of your smells. You got to do that. You got to make this place a blank canvas for the people coming to see it. The people feel like they're invading someone's house in the middle of the day. They're breaking and entering. That's not going to entice them to want to make an offer to buy your house. They don't want to go to jail. They want this to be a blank canvas. You want to make it feel like that. You get those cheesy, generic dollar store wares for the kitchen stuff. That stuff's great. Put it in there. It's probably better than the expensive stuff that you got in there already. Um, Professional pictures. Don't let your agent take pictures with the smartphone. It's only like 200, $500 depending on where you at, what kind of pictures you can get. Professional pictures. And when they put them in, you want these things to tell a story. A lot of bad listings will have like, this is what the Google Street View picture looks like. This is what the toilet lid looks like when it's open. This is what the ceiling fan light that doesn't work. No, you want it to be tell a story, like how relaxing it is when they're going to come home. They're going to drive up the driveway. They're going to walk in the front door. They're going to relax and be in their own private little world in their living room and on their deck and make some great food in the kitchen and have a really nice master bathroom. All right. On the description, you're going to tell a story here too. You want to sell emotions and you want to sell benefits. You are not trying to sell criteria. Do not put 3 bedroom, 2 bath in, say, for example, Cherokee High School or Cherokee School District. You know what they did when they found your house? They put in 3 bedrooms, 2 baths in Cherokee School District. They don't really want that. I mean, of course they do. What they really want going off that would be they want a house to raise their children in with good schools. They don't want their kids to share bedrooms, and they want their own bathroom because they don't want to share a bathroom with their kids. That's what they're looking for. So you sell it on. This is a beautiful country escape in Canton, Georgia. Just an example. Um, so, because your only objective for all this stuff is to actually get people to show up to your house. If they don't come to your showing, they're not going to make a good offer, at least. So, you got people in your house now. How are they going to remember you? Even a few years ago, um, people have still brought the printouts of all the listings. They don't anymore. Everyone just has it on their phone. So, give something tangible. Make it their first memory. Make them getting something off the kitchen counter their first memory in their new home. Get some really nice flyers printed up. Get some snacks, get some waters, pen, notepad, whatever. Just something for them to remember. Oh, that was handy. I could write down something on this. Another cool idea. Get a pre-inspection report. One of the biggest problems we've had recently is houses coming out from under contract. One of the big issues behind that is inspection report. So this is going to help you in a couple ways. Number one, if just to get them to even make an offer, if it's between you and another house that they like equally that doesn't have an inspection report, they're going to be nervous about what's going to come up in the inspection report for either house. So if you already have that, they're going to have their um, concerns eased, shall we say. And it's also going to help you in the actual renegotiation for after repairs. And it's you can just hand it out there. Leave it out there on the counter. So we got that. We got anything tangible. We're gonna have flyers. We're gonna have some really nice flyers, and not just of the house. We'll be selling you all the things, what it's like to live there, what the schools are like, what the neighborhood offers, what are the parks like, what give an idea what it's going to be like to live there. Because then you've was it so many people have looked at your listing, so many people have done all this. They maybe call it how many people are actually going to show up. Not many. These are the people you want to focus on. Properly marketed house. What is a properly marketed house? You're going to go through the listing, you're going to have good pictures, and you're going to be on MLS. You have those three things. If you have those things right and you're not getting showings, the price is too high. You see the revi. If you're obviously still on MLS, revise your pictures, tell a different story with them, write a different description. Still nothing. Your price is too high. You got to drop your price. It's a general rule. All right, some quick overview things. Also, staging. Staging's good. Virtual staging's not as good, but it's far less expensive, especially with AI now. If you have any vacant rooms, you might want to look into doing that. If you want to do the floor plan or virtual plan, that could be really good, especially if you have a larger house. You want to give people what it's going to be like to come home to this house. If you have a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house and it kind of needs some repairs, I don't see the point of really doing a virtual tour. Neighbors flyers are good. Sent around to the surprise, a couple blocks or so. This will get you. You're not going to get some really solid leads, but you'll get some neighbors. The neighbors telling their friends about it. Social media, it's not as what it once was. It's mainly tire kickers. People not super interested because they were already searching for a house. They were real serious buyers. They would have already been in Zillow and Redfin and Realtor and all that. Yeah, directional signs, that might be good. Depending on your location. If you're off a major road and people might not even know you have houses back there, might be a good idea. So check back tomorrow where we are going to go over episode 3, which is going live, being on market. What an agent's going to do for you there. So this is Alan, investing in Georgia. Thank you.